My niece just asked me to adopt her. 16 years ago, my older brother, his wife, and their son were killed by a drunk driver. I was 22 years old, babysitting their 2-year-old daughter when I got the call. I was sitting in a hospital waiting room holding her while she kept asking where her mom was, and I had no idea what to say. I had just graduated college, was living in a tiny apartment, working an entry-level job and barely getting by. But when social services asked if anyone could take her, I said yes without hesitation. Everyone agreed she should stay with me because she already knew me. After months of paperwork, I became her legal guardian and moved into a bigger place. I could barely afford and learned how to raise a child overnight. Those early years were brutal. Nightmares, sleepless nights, almost losing my job, but I pushed through. When she was 4, she asked why she didn't have parents like the other kids, and I told her the truth and promised I'd take care of her forever. She asked if that made me her new dad and started calling me Uncle Dad. When I met my wife Emily, I was upfront on the first date that I already had a child, and if she couldn't accept that, it wouldn't work. On our second date, Emily brought a coloring book for my niece, and they bonded instantly. We got married 2 years later, and my niece was our flower girl. Later, Emily and I had 3 kids, and my niece became the best big sister, never treated any differently from my biological children. Last year, she applied to college and wrote about losing her parents and being raised by an uncle who became her father, and she earned a full scholarship. On my 38th birthday, after everyone went to bed, she handed me an envelope with adult adoption papers and told me I'd been her dad since she was 2, and that she wanted my last name. I cried. Emily cried. I signed the papers, and she hugged me and whispered, "Thank you for choosing me every single day."